And unfortunately, I do not think I can get to heaven. At the rate I am going, I don't think I will be able to get there. I am searching for how to get there, and as I am now, I've half found it. But I have already obtained the stand, the world, the one-way ticket to heaven. But as things stand, the way I am now, it does not seem I will be able to get there. That is the conclusion I must come to. Though I am not giving up, I currently am forced to admit that it will be difficult. It will be difficult for me to get there on my own power alone. What I require is a friend I can trust. He must be a human that can control his desire. He must be a human without desire for power, hunger, or for fame, or lust. He must hold God's laws in higher esteem than he does man's laws. Will I, Dio, ever be able to meet such a person? What one would call antithesis of me? That kind of person. No, I must meet him. I must meet such a friend. That is why, in preparation for meeting him, I am recording information in this notebook. How to go to heaven. And no matter what kind of events may come to pass, I'm writing in detail in order to have the persuasive power to denote whether or not I reached the way to get to heaven. Leaving behind such a record is dangerous. If this notebook were to be seen by, for example, someone like my old enemy Jonathan Joestar, it would be an unsavory situation. I do not want such people to know of my goal. If he or they knew of it, they would be sure to try and prevent me from reaching it. Of course, if they do interfere, all I need to do is find and defeat them. But I am not currently prepared for that. I am still not completely accustomed to this body I stole from Jonathan 100 years ago. In a word, I am unsound. With my stand at the world, I am still confident I could defeat them. But be that as it may, when I consider my pride in such things, I realize all too keenly my humiliating defeat 100 years ago. So recording how to go to heaven like this is exceedingly risky. But it is a risk I must venture to take. This is not something that will do to only be in my head, to be something only I understand. It is necessary for me to organize it and put it into writing, so friends I have yet to meet are able to understand that method. So even if I am gone, that method can still be realized. Taking up a pen like this at all is something I have not done in quite a long time. Perhaps it will do some good beyond organizing my thoughts. How to put it? Yes, it reminds me of my days as a student. My time as a student when I pretended to be Jonathan's friend. There are a great many things that I must do. I will likely have to travel the world in order to find my yet unfound friend. And I will have to do it with my own 2 legs. It may have been 100 years ago, but in this world 100 years in the future, finding a person of such pure spirit is likely to be no easy task. And to win over such a pure person will be even more difficult. I cannot turn them into a zombie or embed a flesh bud in them. It must be a person I can have complete faith in. It seems ridiculously unlike me to do such a thing. A sickening degree of difficulties lie ahead of me. That is why a record is needed, an objective record, a point of view not based on my opinions. If I am to do that, then I may realize things even I had overlooked. Regardless, For now, I will keep this notebook a secret from the people of my organization, especially Inya. That lot would not understand. I can practically already hear old Lady Inya saying, "Worthless, you never should have done such a thing." I've told that strange old woman that my goal is to stand at the top of the world, that it is something that I am fated to do. And now that I think of it, that may be true. I think, at the very least, it's something impossible for anyone but me to achieve. The world seems to be the type of stand that perhaps exists only for that purpose. But no. Happiness is not something gained by having an invincible body, having great riches, or standing at the pinnacle of humanity. Nor will victory or such things gain me it. A true victor is one who has seen heaven. No matter what sacrifices I must make, I will go there, even if I must sacrifice my organization and my own stand. The form is different, but the place my mother tried to go to, the place that my mother could not get to, I will go to.